In this video we will learn about DataFrame metadata. Sometimes we need to get metadata of the data frame and not the content inside it. Such metadata information is useful to understand the data frame as it gives more detail about the data frame that we need to process. So let's import pandas as pd and we'll make a student dict. So it will contain the values, let's say name, and the name value will contain the names Panchali and Subhadra and Uttara. Okay, these are the three names. Now the age will be, let's say 20, 21 and 18. These are the three ages, and we will give the marks as well. Marks, and the marks will be, let's say 90 and 91.70 and 89.06. okay, these are the values. Let me close the bracket. Now we will create a data frame from dict. So for that I'll use student underscore df equals pd.DataFrame, and then I'll put the student underscore dict inside it, and now I'll print the student underscore df. So here it is pd. So you can see it is showing the values inside it. So let's see the info inside it. So I'll be using student underscore df and then dot info. So this will give the info. So you can see it is giving the info as data type, count. So you can see float 64, int 64, and object is the data. So now let's see the other values. So we are going to print the student underscore df and then describe. So it will give many values. So you can see here it is giving the count, mean, standard deviation between the data, minimum 25 percentile, 50 percentile, 75 percentile, and the maximum value. So let's see some other attributes as well. So let's print some data. Print data frame index, and it will show the index of the data frame. So student underscore df and then index. So let's print this. So it is giving the index of the data. It is starting at 0, stops at 3. Similarly we will do for the column as well. So let me copy this. So I am going to change here as columns, and here also I will write columns. So you can see here it is giving the details of the column, name, age, marks, and data type. So similarly we will type the column type. So I'll do here as data type, D types, and then I'll write here types. Okay, so you can see here it is saying int 64 and float 64. Similarly, let's see if the data frame is empty or not. So I'll write here data frame is empty question mark, and then I'll just put here empty. empty. So you can see here it is giving false. So let's see the shape of the data frame. So I'll write here shape, and here also I'll write shape. So these are the shape 3,3, and similarly I will see the size of it, size. So let me write here size. So it is saying 9 is the size. So let's see the values of the data frame. Value, and then here also I'll write values. So you can see here the values are also given here, the name, age and the percentage. So similarly you can do the selection also of the data frame. So let's do some selection in the row. Let's select the top 2 rows. So I'll print student underscore df, and then I'll print the top, so it will be head 2. Okay, so when I print it, I can see it is giving the top 2 values. Similarly I can write for the bottom also, student underscore df dot tail, and let's say 2. Okay, so it will give the bottom 2 values. And now let's select value at row index 0 and name column. So I am going to print student underscore df and then 80, and then I'll put the 0 and name. Okay, name. Now let's print it. So you can see it is giving the name value as Panchali at 0th position. So similarly we will select a value at first row and first column. For that I will print student underscore df dot iat, and then I'll put 0, 0 for first row and first column. Let me close the bracket here. You can see it is giving Panchali. Similarly we will select the name column. So I'll print the student underscore df, then dot get, and I'll get the name values, name, here the caps lock was on, so I have to change this, student underscore df. So it is giving the name value and the name object. So you can see Panchali Subhadra and Uttara. Similarly we will select the value from row index 0 to 2 and then the name column. So I'll print student underscore df dot loc, and then I will write the slice of 0 to 2 and then the name. Okay, name. So when I print it, I will see the name. Similarly we will select from row index 0 to 2. So let's print student underscore df dot iloc, and then I'll put here 0 to 2 and then similarly 0 to 2. So you can see here it is given the value of name and age. So you can also modify the data frame by inserting columns by using the insert function. So let's do that. Let's say student underscore df and then insert, we'll insert at loc equals 2, and then we'll add a column equals class. Okay, class, and then we'll put the value as a for all, value equals a. So this will put the value of a. Print student underscore df. So you can see here it has added a new column class and then the value as A. Similarly, we can drop columns by drop function. So let's use that. Student underscore df equals student underscore df, and then we'll put the drop function and I'll drop the column class which I have newly created. Columns equals, let's say, class. So we'll drop this and we'll print the new student underscore df. So you can see the class column has been dropped.